baby swan called? A cygnet. Look at him, they're so fluffy and cute. Look at the little puppy wubs. Hello, darlings. Hello, mama. Little squeaks. You're so cute, yes you are. Very cute. So I'm going for a walk now. To walk around this lake is going to be about 5 kilometres. This is Albert Park Lake here in Melbourne, right on the edge of the city. Just came from drama class. I'm telling myself that I'll probably do this each day after class. Don't know if I actually will. Probably won't. My friend also said, he's a bodybuilder, if you do 100 push-ups a day within 2 weeks, you'll notice extreme differences. That doesn't seem too hard. I mean, 5 times 20. Do 20 push-ups when you have a shower in the morning. And just kind of set the alarm every hour or so and do another 20. But if I get home at 7 p.m. tonight after this walk, for example, I don't really want to do push-ups around this lake. I might have to, I don't know. I won't, I probably don't feel like it. That would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd get to bed too late. I've got to take a sleeping tablet at 7. They kick in by 9. That allows me to kind of fall asleep by 10. And I get up at 5:30 in the morning. So my hairpiece seemed to be okay today. Still the French lace medium density. I know you can't see much without the sun shining straight onto me. But it is quite embarrassing to stand here filming myself. I'm not really the sort of person who thinks that it's okay to take a selfie in public. It was askew in the previous video, which somebody decided to point out even though I wrote it in the description. Yeah. I got a bit violent in my last video describing how I'd rape you with that glue up your asshole and everything. But I think it's fair. I think it's very fair. So I wrote a script today for the scene that we did today, and I didn't know that a SWAT team didn't exist in Melbourne. And the teacher was asking me all these questions about what I knew about the police force and my backstory and everything. It's like, I don't actually know. So during this walk, which is going to be 5 kilometres, it's 5 kilometres an hour a walk, or maybe 3 kilometres an hour a walk, it'll just be over an hour, just over an hour to walk around this lake. And I'll do some homework, I'll learn my lines a bit better, and figure out my backstory and research what special operations groups are and CIRT. Because there's no such thing as SWAT in Victoria. But I didn't really write it with that kind of place in mind. I was thinking like, this is like an American script, you know, the characters were loosely based on cliches that I'd heard of. I was just writing something quick. It only took me half an hour to write the script, by the way. 3 pages long. But yeah, if he's looking for that kind of thing, I don't get a pat on the back at all for writing a script. Nobody else has written a script. The only mention of my script that he said was, why'd you bring a script that you wrote to class for? I said, well, I handed it in as something to show the teachers last semester, and then they sent it to us as something to do this week, so that's why. But I just don't like it when teachers never give you a pat on the back. So I think I should give you a pat on the back if I'm your teacher in some way. Well done for not being balding. Just stop doing such a shit job on it. I know I taught you incorrectly, but it's still your fault for listening to me. What you should definitely listen to though is exercise. Because you're better off being a fit baldy than a fat hairy. If that's what we call hair wearer. I don't have much more to say about it. Just get fit. Better if you do have hair, rather than not having hair. So, I was describing to you some slight differences between the poly and the French lace and the Swiss lace in my video from this morning. You can't really do the perfect front hairline with French lace. There will always be a lip there. With poly, you're going to probably get the most realistic front hairline out of everything. 0.03mm poly. and you really have to be very careful and look after it. I would recommend a hair product that does not have any hold. Something that a comb or your fingers will always just slide through. The wind can just blow kind of around. But those V-lips are a disaster for holding themselves in to begin with, and also they look completely unrealistic, like a wall of hair at the front. I still recommend medium density, but follow the directions I've given you on other videos on how to use peroxide, which you can pick up for $15 at your local supermarket, to bleach the first centimetre, both in height and depth of that poly hair piece. I haven't worn it in summer, and it's only about 16 degrees here in Melbourne right now, so there's no real testing going on. The real test is always when it gets hot and humid, or you're exercising and sweating a lot. This phone is hold to hard, or hard to hold, so my arm's getting a bit sore now, and I just want to put you down, and I have nothing more to say, so that's the video. Go for a walk in a nice spot too. The gym's pretty fucking boring, so I recommend a place like this.